This presentation is on the poet Mary Oliver. I will discuss her life, her poetic influences, awards, and we will listen to her read a few poems. Finally, I will read you a poem that I wrote in the style of Mary Oliver. She is my favorite poet. I hope you enjoy her as much as I do. Mary Oliver was born in 1935 in Maple Heights, Ohio. She attended both Ohio State University and Vassar College. She did not receive a degree from either institution. As a young poet, Oliver was deeply influenced by Pulitzer Prize winning poet Edna St. Vincent Millay, and briefly lived in Millay's home, becoming friends with the poet's younger sister. It was at this time that Oliver met photographer Molly Malone Cook, who would become her partner. They moved to Cape Cod and happily lived there until 2005 when Cook passed away. Then Mary Oliver moved to Florida, where she currently resides. Mary Oliver is best known for her poems that capture the natural world. Walt Whitman, Henry David Thoreau, Emily Dickinson, and Rumi influenced her work. Her writing style captures the wonder of the natural world and invites the reader to do the same. Mary Oliver is a prolific writer who has published many books of poetry and also several handbooks for writers. Here are a few of her awards and honors. In 1970, she received the Shelley Memorial Award from the Poetry Society of America. In 1980, the Guggenheim Foundation Fellowship. In 1984, the Pulitzer Prize for Poetry for American Primitive. In 1992, the National Book Award for Poetry for new and selected poems. She has received 4 honorary doctorates, one from the Art Institute of Boston, one from Dartmouth College, one from Tufts University, and one from Marquette University. Now we are going to listen to Mary Oliver read a few of her poems. The first one is Wild Geese, and then Night and the River, and last, The Summer Day.
Wild geese. You do not have to be good. You do not have to walk on your knees for 100 miles through the desert repenting. You only have to let the soft animal of your body love what it loves. Tell me about despair, yours, and I will tell you mine. Meanwhile, the world goes on. Meanwhile, the sun and the clear pebbles of the rain are moving across the landscapes, over the prairies and the deep trees, the mountains and the rivers. Meanwhile, the wild geese high in the clean blue air are heading home again. Whoever you are, no matter how lonely, the world offers itself to your imagination, calls to you like the wild geese, harsh and exciting, over and over announcing your place in the family of things. Night and the river. I have seen the great feet leaping into the river, and I have seen moonlight milky along the long muzzle, and I have seen the body of something scaled and wonderful slumped in the sudden fire of its mouth, and I could not tell which fit me more comfortably, the power or the powerlessness. Neither would have me entirely. I was divided, consumed by sympathy, pity, admiration. After a while it was done. The fish had vanished, the bear lumped away to the green shore and into the trees. And then there was only this story. It followed me home and entered my house, a difficult guest with a single tune, which it hums all day and through the night, slowly or briskly, it doesn't matter. It sounds like a river leaping and falling. It sounds like a body falling apart. The summer day. Who made the world? Who made the swan and the black bear? Who made the grasshopper? This grasshopper, I mean, the one who has flung herself out of the grass, the one who is eating sugar out of my hand, who is moving her jaws back and forth instead of up and down, who is gazing around with her enormous and complicated eyes. Now she lifts her pale forearms and thoroughly washes her face. Now she snaps her wings open and floats away. I don't know exactly what a prayer is. I do know how to pay attention, how to fall down into the grass, how to kneel down in the grass, how to be idle and blessed, how to stroll through the fields, which is what I have been doing all day. Tell me, what else should I have done? Doesn't everything die at last and too soon? Tell me, what is it you plan to do with your one wild and precious life?
Now I'm going to read you a poem that I wrote in the style of Mary Oliver. It's called Home. A hummingbird, emerald green, no bigger than a bumblebee, collects spider silk to weave her perfect nest made of scavenged hair together. She shingles the outside with seeds and bits of pine cone. Instinctively she knows how to create the perfect construction to cradle her eggs, the size of your little fingernail. Baby birds, naked and tiny. I'm left to ponder. How do we not collapse in the wonder of it all? Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed my presentation on Mary Oliver. Have a great day.